Akshata here from Akshata's Recipes. Welcome to my channel. So now with the summer heat out, we should eat some more leafy vegetables, something which will cool us down rather than eating oily gravies and curries. Let's have something refreshing and light. So today I'm going to show you our traditional radish vegetable, which is Moolo Bhaji, and it's really delicious, and I'm going to make it Goan style, just like my grandmother used to make it, with very little oil. Now I'm using coconut oil, which is traditionally used, but you can also use your regular oil that you use. And I'm going to show you how to prep the vegetable, how to wash it and clean it and chop it up, and everything, so you can even beginners will be able to make this recipe. And this can be had with some rice, some dal, or some rice and chapati. It's really nice and it will really cool you down during the summer. So let's just jump straight ahead into today's recipe. at a real easy recipe, such few ingredients, just some onions and chilies, salt, a little bit of sugar, and you're all set. So now some little tips on how to buy this radish. So first of all, you should see that the radish part, which is like the legume part, is really nice and firm. It isn't soft, it isn't discolored, it should be nice and white. Then the leaves also should be really nice and dark green and fresh. So these are the tips you need to keep in mind, and also wash the leaves really well like I have done. Soak it in some water for about 10-15 minutes, then rinse it well and then use it for the recipe. So that's all you need to keep in mind, guys. So make this during the summer, cool yourself down and enjoy. If you like today's recipe, you know what to do. You need to give this a big thumbs up. That will help me with my videos, and the more likes you give me, the more YouTube will put up more of my videos for you all to your recommendations. Also hit the subscribe button, become a part of Akshata's recipes, and once you have subscribed, click the little bell. That way whenever I put up a new video, you'll get a message for the same. Also click on the all in the notification so you won't miss out anything on my channel. So friends, let's see this delicious and simple Goan yellow moong dal. So here I've taken exactly 1 cup of yellow moong dal, washed it thrice under water, and we're going to soak it in 3 cups of water for at least 1 to 2 hours minimum. You can soak it for a longer period too. Now I'm going to chop 1 medium-sized tomato, 1 medium-sized onion. Now whenever I always try to remove the middle white part, and after peeling the onion you should wash it once before chopping it. So I just wash the onion and I'm just going to chop it up like this. So now this is about 2 tablespoons of tamarind. I'm going to soak it in 1/4 cup of hot water for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to squeeze out all of the pulp or the juice of the tamarind. We're not going to use the actual tamarind part, it's just going to be the juice of the tamarind. Now this is our onion which we chopped. This is our tomato. Let's look at the other ingredients we need. This is about 1 tablespoon of finely chopped coriander leaf. This is 1 light green chili that I've slit and cut into 4. This is the light green chilies. This is 1/2 inch of cinnamon, 4 cloves, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, a few curry leaves. Now here I have 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of heenga, 3/4 teaspoon of sugar, and some salt to taste. So now I'm going to heat about 1 tablespoon of oil in my pressure pan. We also need about 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds. So once the oil is nice and hot, you're going to add the mustard seeds, let them splutter, drain all the water from the soaked moong. Now we're going to add the cloves and the cinnamon, the green chilies, the curry leaves, the cumin seeds, that is the jeera, and you're going to saute all of this really well till the chilies get nicely fried. Then we're going to add the onion, saute the onion well till it turns a little translucent. Add the haldi powder, the chili powder, and the asafoetida or the heenga. Mix everything well. Add the tomato and about half of the coriander. I like to fry the coriander in this bagar because it really enhances the flavor of this dal. Now we're going to cook all of the ingredients till the tomatoes become nice and mushy and soft. Just press down on the tomatoes, mash them up well. Now we're going to add the moong and fry the moong for at least a whole minute in this bagar. It's very important to fry the moong. That way the moong will get cooked to perfection because we have already soaked it. And now when you fry it in this oil, it really cooks well. Now we're going to add 1 cup of water. Mix everything nicely together. Now we're going to flavor it with some salt to taste and the sugar. Even the sugar, you can adjust it according to how you like it. The sugar basically balances the taste of the dal. Now we're also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala. This is homemade garam masala. I'll leave a link to how I prepare it. It's very easy. And now just give everything a gentle mix. And now you're going to add the tamarind water.
Again, mix everything very well. And now you're just going to close your pressure pan and you're going to cook this for one whistle on high. Once the whistle comes on high, turn the flame to very low and let the pressure cooker let it cook for another 10 minutes. And then after that, put the gas stop off and let the pressure cooker come to room temperature. Don't be in a hurry to open the pressure pan. And now when you open it, our dal is already ready. Now what I like to do is I just like to mix everything well together. And then I like to mash down the tomatoes because now the tomatoes are cooked really, really well. So it's very easy to mash it down. So I like to just, with my back of the spoon, just mash the tomatoes. So this dal has a very different consistency. It's not like, if you have seen my previous recipes of Maharashtrian amti or dal fry, there the dal is first of all tur dal. So it cooks to a different level and it becomes very smooth. Whereas moong dal, you can actually see the dal, it's a little different in consistency. So just press down on the tomatoes and now all you have to do is just garnish it with some coriander and your lovely Goan moong dal is all ready. Enjoy this with some lovely hot rice. So friends, let's see how to make this delicious and healthy Goan boiled rice. So here is the boiled rice. I had recently gone to Goa and the Mapsa Friday market and I picked up this lovely boiled rice. I'll tell you about it as we go with the recipe. So here I'm cooking just 1 cup of it right now. It's enough for 2 people. So I'm going to wash this rice really well. So when you wash it the first time, you get this real brownish color water. So wash it really nicely, thrice underwater till you get some clear water. So we had gone to the Mapsa market, my husband and me. We had gone to Goa for some housework, and the Mapsa market is amazing. And there was this old Maushi sitting over there and selling the rice. And can you guess, I got 2 vatos only for 60 rupees actually. And she was telling me, take 4 vatos, take 4 vatos. I'm saying, what am I going to do with 4 vatos? We don't eat so much of rice. Of course, this is very, very healthy. And the taste is also so amazing. So maybe next time when I go, I will bring some more rice. But so now I'm going to just soak the rice in 3 cups of water for 10 minutes. So this is how the Goan boiled rice looks like, and it's really very delicious. And now after soaking it for 10 minutes, I'm just going to drain all this water. Now I've kept 3 cups of water to boil, and I'm going to add this rice to this water. Oh, the Mapsa market is so amazing. I bought some tamarind, I bought some amsol, I bought 3 fara, I bought so many other things, and I wanted to buy so much more, but then carrying everything back. Okay, now I'm just going to add half a teaspoon of salt and just stir the salt into the rice. And now you're going to boil the rice on a low to medium flame for about 10 minutes and just stir in intervals. And she was telling me here, rockets, shista, and really it got ready so fast. I thought it'll take a real long time to cook. And within about 10 minutes, my rice was all ready. So you can just touch the rice and press it and it should become nice and soft. And now I'm just going to strain this on my colander. And don't throw out the water. I remember my Nana, she used to have this, sip on this water. I think it's full of nutrients. So I'm going to try it out. And there you go, and boiled rice is all ready. So I'm going to have this with some fish curry and some pickle and some fried fish and of course some balchao which I got from Goa too. So I hope you like this short and sweet recipe. So if you go to Goa, don't forget to pick up this boiled rice and make it and leave your comments about how you like it in the description box below. I'll catch you soon, guys. So friends, let's make this Goan Mandili Fry, which is this crispy, delicious little mandeli, which is so tasty. So first clean the fish very well, wash the mandeli really well, and then we're going to add some salt to taste. So roughly about a teaspoon. 1.5 teaspoon of red chili powder. You can adjust the spiciness according to your taste. This is a real quick and easy recipe. 1 teaspoon of haldi powder or turmeric powder. Mix everything well so that all of the mandeli or the maneli is nicely coated with this masala. It's very simple masala. And set this aside for at least 5 minutes so everything gets nicely marinated. This is one of my favorite fish. And then I just made a small mixture of rice flour and very fine rava. And all you're going to do is just coat the mandeli with this lovely rava and rice flour mixture, and then just shallow fry till it's nice and crispy. And the beauty of this is, you can just bite this into it. You don't have to worry about the tiny little thorns or bones in it, because everything is so nice and crispy. Only be careful and just clean the fish very well, or ask your fisher person to clean everything and give you. That's a much easier way. And then wash it really well at home. Put this masala, shallow fry, and enjoy this dish.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Akshita's Recipes. As you've seen the title, today's recipe is a delicious sweet potato dumpling or Kanga Noi. So it's called Noi because you will see the design or the pattern is made like how we make our normal Nois. But this is made out of whole wheat flour, out of sweet potatoes, boiled sweet potatoes, and a lovely stuffing. A very healthy recipe, no sugar, and you can eat this as an evening snack with a hot cup of tea. So without much further ado, let's jump into the recipe and make this delicious Kanga Noi or sweet potato dumpling.
So friends, let's begin with this beautiful dish. Now here I've taken a quarter kilo or 250 grams of sweet potato. Now you have to keep this in water for 15 minutes and using a scrubber, take off all the grime and the mud that's in it and wash it really well. This is very important. And then you're going to put it into 2 cups of water and cook it on 1 whistle on high in your pressure cooker or pressure pan and simmer for 10 minutes. Now they have come out of the cooker, let them cool completely. Don't try to handle them when they're hot. And then you're just going to peel off the peel and take off the top if it is open. And then you're just going to use a masher or a fork and just mash it down completely. You can also do it with your hands. Now this is full of fiber. That's why you can see threads of this. So just mash it up. And now you're going to add half a cup of whole wheat flour. Now we're going to knead this. You don't need to add any water because the moisture from this sweet potato will automatically help you to make a nice firm dough. So we're looking for a very firm dough. We don't want it to be very soft. So you can add a little more flour if you feel that your dough is very wet till you get this nice firm dough like this. And now I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of oil, say just a quarter teaspoon of oil, and again knead it really nicely. And then we're going to cover it and keep it aside for about 10 minutes. So now let's prepare the filling. So in a pan, I've taken 1 cup of freshly grated coconut. And I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of grated jaggery or gur or gourd. And I'm going to mix the two of them really well. So keep frying this till all of this jaggery starts to melt. Now I'm using regular jaggery. You can also use the dark jaggery, the palm jaggery. or whatever jaggery that you know generally use in your cooking. So now fry this really well, and I'm going to just add 1 teaspoon of elaichi powder or cardamom powder. So I've taken about 4 to 5 small green elaichis, peeled them and pounded them to a fine powder. And again mix everything really nicely. And now the mixture is ready. We're just going to transfer it to a bowl and let it cool completely to room temperature. Now I'm going to dust my working surface with a little bit of whole wheat flour. I'm going to take a small lime-sized ball of the dough and I'm going to roll it out to form a little large puri or a large circle. Now I'm going to take about 1.5 tablespoons of the filling and we're going to put it in the center of this puri shape. Bring it all together. And then you're just going to fold one half over the other like this. Seal the edges. It's very important that you seal the edges so that the filling doesn't come out. And then you're just going to use a knife, or I have this karanji or neuri maker. I'm just going to cut off the excess. We're going to reuse that excess to make the rest of the neuris. And then you can just flatten it down with this pattern. It looks pretty as well as it gets sealed. So in this way, I'm going to prepare as many neuris or karanjis I want at the moment. So these is how they look. You can keep them simple or you can decorate them like this. So in this way you can make as many as you need at the moment, or you can make all of it also. And then you're just going to shallow fry this in some ghee, or you can use oil, whatever your preference is. I wouldn't recommend deep frying this because then the entire taste will change and you won't get the lovely taste of the sweet potato. So ideally this is always shallow fried. You can also alternatively bake this in your oven. So I'm telling you how to do that at the end of the video, so you can watch the video till the end so you can get an idea of how to bake these rather than even shallow fry them. I'm just shallow frying them in a tablespoon of ghee, so it's not too much of oil. Just see that everything is nice and crispy on all sides. We don't want any raw whole wheat going into our tummies. So see that it's nicely fried, that's all, on a low to medium heat. And here we have our beautiful sweet potato neuris or karanjis. And they look so amazing and they taste really good. And they also, they have whole wheat and everything. So let's just cut up one and see, how nice they are done. So it's really crispy when I cut it. And the filling also is really, really delicious. And you don't have to feel guilty about this because it has jaggery and it's really healthy. So I hope you try out this recipe, guys.
So friends, our sweet potato dumplings or our Kanga Neuris are all ready. So I've just opened up one and you can see the lovely filling. And I'm going to take a bite and tell you how it has turned out. It's so amazing. It's nice and crunchy on the outside and the filling is to die for. Amazing. And also very healthy because we haven't done any deep frying. Alternatively, you can also bake this in an oven at 180 degrees Celsius in a preheated oven. Just put a little bit of ghee and keep it on 5 minutes on both sides till they're nice and toasted. So friends, if you like today's recipe, please do give this video a like. Go and check out all my other recipes. I have tons and tons of Goan recipes, Maharashtrian recipes, continental recipes, Chinese, you name it. Just go and check it out on my channel. And the easiest way to find me is just put the recipe you're looking for, and at the rate of Akshata's recipes, and my recipes will come up immediately. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you soon in my next video. Bye.